Yo, E-Rhyme Sports, sometimes you know it be. It's St. Patrick's Day, enjoy it be. An Irish drink, a green one at that. Maybe you should wear just a lucky hat. I got March Madness and NFL free agency. I'ma talking to you on this early morning, B. Saturday, Arizona, it's chilly, but that's okay, cause it's not no Philly cheesesteak. Oh, for heaven's sake, a miracle happened last night. There was a break in the ripple of the land where you see, you know, where number one seed finally went down, baby bro. Upset. It changed the world. UMBC, that's Cinderella's girl. UVA, the overall number one, they got embarrassed and they took a L, my son. Too bad for the ACC and the Cavaliers. Last Final Four that they really appeared was in 1984. Now they messed up your bracket. It's busted. Don't talk about it no more. So, yesterday was crazy. That was the really only major upset. But Marshall, who your boy E-Rhyme Sports predicted, Marshall took down Wichita State. Look, before that, Thursday, it was Arizona. We'll get to the games for today, make some picks. But trust me, UMBC and that bracket now is crazy because Kentucky, it's opened up for them like nobody's business that now they can go ahead and battle against Buffalo. How about the Pac-12 being gone and losing to basically upstate New York? Syracuse, Buffalo, and St. Bonaventure. And Syracuse won last night, so again, the streak of the teams in the first four continue on to advance to the round of 32. You know what I'm saying? And have a shot to go to Sweet 16. Xavier looked good. Purdue, they lost Haas. Michigan State had a battle, man. That was a good game. Cincinnati was good. Overall, I would say that the first day, Gonzaga, barely won. There were not any major upset. We lost 2 fours and a number one. But this you could debate that UVA losing is one of the greatest upsets in American sports history, outside of Buster Douglas and USA Hockey, which is Olympic history. I mean, what can you think of? I know the Nuggets beat the Sonics in the playoffs. The Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies beat the Spurs. This is pretty huge. Doesn't happen that often, but give props to UMBC. And props to, Marshall, and they got their first tournament win. It's the only time they've been in tournaments since, 87? So today, don't worry, I'm getting to the NFL and the free agency. It's so crazy, B. So Duke should win this game. Rhode Island's tough, though. I like the way they play. I think they got some height, some seniors, some guards. They have like 4 seniors. Xavier should advance, but you never know. Okay? You see, talking upsets. It's a Buffalo Soldier, or Buffalo against Kentucky. So I told you the Pac-12 was gone. The SEC, Auburn and Tennessee. Tennessee could get out of this region now. The South region with Virginia and Arizona gone, but Kentucky's still there. SEC matchups, I'll take Tennessee. I'm going to take Kentucky, although I like Buffalo. Obviously, I took Duke. Kansas, they struggled against Penn for a second there, Seton Hall will play good, but I think I'll take Kansas. And I don't know. I got to go with Gonzaga. That's who I picked initially. Indubitably. Texas Tech could catch wreck. Don't you understand? I'ma break my neck making these picks. It's so sick. ESPN, my brackets. E-Rhyme Sports is in a league for Ray and Tate today. E-Rhyme Sports is in second place. Mom Duke, Cheryl Knows Best, is number 1, 98th percentile, whatever. So, Florida. Don't sleep on Florida against Texas Tech. I'm just saying, y'all. So, I think Houston is special. Did you see 39 points from Rob Gray? Houston might take Michigan down, and I predicted that in a couple of my brackets. So let's go to NFL free agency. Look, the news of the day just went down. NFL Network, ESPN, both of them reported the New York Jets have traded the number 6 pick to go up to number 3 with the Colts. Okay, they gave up 2 second-round picks, 37 and something later on this year, 2018 draft, and a second-round pick for 2019. Not bad if you get Darnold, Rosen, or Baker, or Allen. So now you get a choice of one of the 4 at number 3. So that's pretty good. I think the Jets did the right thing. And, it's NFL free agency. I think anything is possible. The Vikings, Kirk Cousins, Sheldon Richardson, that's big, right? A lot of little signings, but the big free agent's still out there. Tyrann Matheu, where's he going? He was released. By the way, Richard Sherman, right, to the Niners. Jerick McKinnon, Niners doing good. And Ndamukong Suh checking out the Saints and the Titans. Saints have already kept their, Ogletree went to the Giants. Giants have done good. Jonathan Stewart, Alex Ogletree from the Rams, and Nate Solder, right, offensive lineman. Just looking at the quarterbacks, Tyrod Taylor to the Browns, A.J. McCarron to the Bills. These guys and all the teams that have signed quarterbacks are still going to draft them. Okay, so the Bills, they traded with the Bengals. They're going to try to move up and see now if they can get that number 4 pick with the Browns. I bet you, because they want to get ahead of the Broncos. The Broncos signed Case Keenum, 2 years. The Arizona Cardinals, Bradford and Glennon. Yuck. Cardinals are going to be, last one out of there. They're going to have to get Mason Rudolph or Lamar Jackson, which could be a blessing in disguise, especially someone special like Lamar. Let Bradford play for a year and then, teach everything to Lamar. We'll see what they do with that. But I don't know where Suh and Matheu are going. My best bet, I would say Suh could wind up rocking out with the Saints or the Titans. Imagine him and Jarrell Casey and the Titans. Wow. And they already added Malcolm Butler and Dion Lewis. Lewis. Yes, man, it's Rhyme Sports from the field to the court. Sometimes I have to snort. Congestion in the nose, suggestion with the flows, and I know that the way that I go, it's more than the equator. Hot debates, and I'm telling you now, the Baker Mayfield will be great. The Jets should take him at number 3. That's what needs to happen in the legendary tree. A name is Kenny O'Brien. Can't believe I said Kenny O'Brien as a Jet legend at QB, but he was to me in the 80s when he threw the ball to Wesley Walker B and Al Toon. We'll see come June. Don't you know that we're all going to swoon? Anyway, Chiefs got Anthony Hitchens, a great tackler from the Cowboys at linebacker, Sammy Watkins. That's not bad. The Broncos still got to get the offensive line together for Case Keenum. And I think so, the Giants, Justin Pugh is gone. Their center, Weston, he went to the Niners. Niners have done good. Niners and Browns have really added some talent, and it's pretty impressive. But the Bills, they've gotten some players too. When you think about what Buffalo's trying to do, the Dolphins are making moves. They got rid of Landry. The Browns add Landry, Taylor. They let Isaiah Crowell go to the Jets, but they got Carlos Hyde. Yeah. I don't know. I still think they could take Darnold. If they don't trade that 4 pick, they could take Darnold at number 1 and then still get Barkley at 4. Unless the Giants are going to take Barkley. If I'm the Giants, though, why not go ahead and take Rosen if he's there? You're not going to be up that high again to get the heir apparent for Eli. Let him get bigger and stronger. Eli might have a year or 2 left. As much as I love Saquon Barkley, the Giants in the second round could get Nick Chubb, Sony Michel. It ain't hard to tell. The backs might fall or fall. You know I love to ball lyrically. NFL, it goes off the wall. But the March Madness brought sadness, you see, to UVA in the ACC. But Duke and North Carolina, Florida State, they all still won, so they're proving they're great. Yeah, Notre Dame's in the NIT. They play against Penn State. We'll see today, B. So anyway, that's it. Sunday and Saturday, we'll find out what's the Sweet 16. Should be fun. Tar Heel should do it. Any more upsets? Yeah, what if Buffalo or Marshall continue on? What if Loyola Chicago, which one I predicted, they move on in advance? So I'm in, I'm out. EROM Sports, without a doubt. Peace. Hip hop.